Hey, let's take a tour starting in deck 3 of the Allure of the Sea. And so here we go.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps and winning free cruises. I'm going to show you what it's all about, so let's get rolling.
Pretty much the bottom level is a boarding area and a medical, where the hospital is, or the medical facility. Then you have deck 3. And so you have the forward, that's where we are. And then you have the aft, or the front and the back. The dining areas are here on this level. I'm gonna show you the dining areas from the next level. But one thing that I thought was very interesting is this boarding area here, but also you can always find the gangway exit where it'll show you which way to go to exit the ship, okay? Now, this is on a port day when I'm doing this, so a lot of people are off the ship. But one thing I want to show about the elevator is something very unique on some of the newer ones. When you press up, whenever it is time to go up, you're gonna see a green light, and you're also gonna hear one bing. It's gonna go bing, and it's just gonna be a green light and just one bing, and you'll see there, see? One ding. Whenever you get into the elevator, you'll know what day it is because they change that every day. And then you'll be able to choose. And so I'm just gonna go up one level. And the other thing you could do is you could see, where do I wanna go? They have it right here, the promenade, but we're in deck 4 now. So we just went up one level, and we're gonna look at this level here now. So again, these maps are everywhere. So you'll be able to see where you are, on what level, and what is on that level. It's highlighted. Now, this is the Amber Theater here, and the forward, you're always gonna have the big theater in the forward, and in the rear you'll have the dining rooms, or the aft, you'll have the dining rooms. But let me show you, so this is the promenade area up here, but let me show you this area here. So again, this is during a port day, so there's not a lot of people on, but you can see there's a non-smoking casino right here, and that's where Jazz on 4 used to be on all the Oasis class ships. And then over here you have Blaze. Then look at this, they also have these every once in a while, so you can see exactly where you are. And you can also see, okay, there's all the staterooms, here's the promenade, what level. And so it's very easy to find your way around once you realize which way is the forward and the aft. But as long as you know, okay, here's the theater, I know that's the forward, then you'll know the dining room is the opposite way, or in the aft. So here's a comedy club here, and this is again on the Allure of the Sea, which is an Oasis class ship. And many of the Oasis class ships are gonna have the same layout, okay? Here's Studio B, ice skating. This is where they'll have the ice show, but then they'll also have complimentary ice skating throughout the cruise. So going this way is the art gallery, and going this way is, there is art over here, but it just goes around to the casino. And also this way goes to the casino. So let's look at the, so you can see, this is the Casino Royale. However, this is also where all the artwork is, and where you can sign up for and see when the art shows are. And you can also see they talk about the seminars that they're doing on the different art, okay? And so very interesting information down this hall, and you can read all about all kinds of stuff. So like I said, this is I always go this way rather than on the other side. The other side doesn't really have a lot of information, or as far as a lot of artwork and different things. But then it goes to the casino. Now I'm gonna go through the casino. I'm not gonna do the casino because I have a casino tour that you're able to watch if you just wanna see the casino. While the casino's open, they really don't allow you to like record in the casino or have your cameras out. That's why I do it on the first day before the casino's open. So I do have a casino tour, so watch that. And let's get on to the other side. I'm just gonna walk through here. All right, we're just heading through the opposite side of the casino now. And so this is from the aft, or from the back. So on deck 4, the casino is like midship on deck 4. And here is one of the dining rooms. Now the dining rooms are gonna be on different levels, so I'll show you that in a second, but you can always check out and see what the menu is gonna be each night. You could decide, do I wanna come to the dining area or do I wanna go to the buffet? And so there's that. And I'll go in there and show you in just a second. But remember, you could see the area we just walked through. We came down here, we were by the theater, and we walked through the entertainment place, the Studio B, and the casino, and now we're right here. So you have a specialty restaurant, and look, there's 3 levels, the American Icon, the Grande, and the Silk on the dining areas. So this is for dining, dinner at night, and so whenever you have your CPAS card, at the bottom of your CPAS card, let me see if I can show you here. You're gonna see table 29, deck 4 at 5 p.m. Can you see that? Dining. So I would go to deck 4, this is the deck, 5 p.m., and I would go to table 29. Now, you don't have to wait in line. People that have My Time Dining or make reservations, they usually have to wait. If you do and you choose a time, I think it's like 5 or 8, early dining or late dining, you don't have to wait in line. You just walk straight to your table because your table's always set for you. And you can see, here's like table 500. And so our table's over there on that side. But I wanted to show you basically the different levels. So you have like this lower level. This is the deck 3 dining. And then up there is deck 5 dining. So pretty much this is all the aft area and it is the dining. So that's the dining, and there is the Zumi's Japanese cuisine, and that is an extra cost for dining. But you can also see that they have special menus and specialty dining, and so and a special cost. So this is going to be extra, but you can definitely let me show you a little bit of it. I don't know if I know they're not open, but you can see it's like the hibachi kind of grill where they cook right there. It's very entertaining, very awesome. And then they have the traditional, like where you could do like the what is that? The sushi and different stuff over on this side. So very nice. So you want to check that out. It is an extra cost. So, but yeah, it's definitely an experience. So now we're back at the elevator area, and you can see all of this. Now remember, so we're gonna go up to one more level, but I wanna press down just to show. Remember when I said that when you're at the elevator and you go up, it is one bing and it's green. But did you hear that? It was bing bing, 2 bings, and red means down. So whenever you want to go down, red means down, and green means up, and it's 1 ding. So it goes ding green or ding dong red. I thought that was very interesting. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm actually gonna go up 1, and I'm gonna take the stairs. So I usually say general rule is to go up the elevator, down the stairs, okay? But you can see, well, this looks, it's kind of artwork, but usually going up the stairs, there's like all kinds of art, or I should say going down the stairs, you'll be able to see more art and read more about different things, but like it's very, very nice, very interesting. So we're on deck 5 now, and going outside here, there's a running track. And so I'll show you, I'm not gonna go on the running track, but you can see that it goes all the way around the ship. And you can see, so run on this side, walk on this side, and the other side is right over there. So, you know, it just goes all the way around. And it's pretty, that's a great exercise, great place to walk. You can also see whatever you wanna see without, you know, as far as like looking out the ship, and you wouldn't be in the sun like up at top, but we're heading up top. So okay, here we are. This is what's on this level. You can see the dining, right? And then this way is the promenade. So let's check out the promenade. All right, again, you can see which way you're facing because we're going towards the forward. And so this is the promenade area. I call this the mall, pretty much. But you can see here's a place like a bar to hang out and chill. This right here, yes, it looks like a waterfall, but it's actually what they call the rising tide bar. And look at that. It goes all the way up to that level. That's the bottom of the bar. And so what happens is that bar actually goes down. It takes about an hour and then it goes down. So you pretty much go in, have drinks, and we'll see it from the other side because it's actually going up to the Central Park area, which we're gonna talk about in a second. But you can see this area here. Now, there's a bar right up there, Schooner Bar. I always say you don't have to walk far to find a bar. And that's stairs to go up to the next level. So that's level 6. There's guest services. And then you can see that there's some shops here. And you can see there's focus area. It's called focus. That's where you do look at your photos and different things. So we'll get up there. There's next cruise. There's next cruise. You're gonna want to stop by next cruise. If you're gonna think about booking a cruise, this is the best way to do it. Either you get a free cruise in the casino, definitely get here. So if you get a free cruise in the casino or you want to pay for another cruise, you could sign up and set up an appointment. So I would always recommend going to the last day and signing up, maybe for one of the late times on the last day, just to say, hey, if I make a decision, I want to make it right here before I leave. So that's something to think about. There's the Cafe Promenade, so that has coffees and pastries, and it is included. So speaking of included, Sereno's is pizza, and it's included as well. So that's a great place. Here's another bar on this side, and you can see it's pretty wide, nice open spot here. There's some port merchants right here. Now a lot on the days that we're at port, a lot of the stores are going to be closed, just so you know. But you do have Sorrento's open. If you get the beverage package, you'll have sodas there. And then all of this stuff usually has stuff to sell everywhere when you're at sea. But like I said, on a port day, they're all closed. And so like the shop here, you'd be able to see and get anything that has Royal Caribbean on it, Royal Caribbean gear. You can even get a ship, like model of the ship, downscale, of course. Boleros is a bar, dancing area, Latin theme, so that's really cool. And then over on this side, you have On Air. So this is where you do karaoke. They have some type of events in here, but most of the time, every night, it's just karaoke. You're up on stage singing, the crowd's all for you singing, and it's pretty fun time, and there is a bar in here as well. So that's something to think about. Okay, so now let's go into the, we're going towards the front, remember. Now look up there, see those windows right there? That's what's called a promenade view. You might have a room that's a promenade view. Those are the windows that would be for a promenade view. So definitely gonna be loud at night, but if you like people watching, you just look out your window. All right, let's go up to the next. Oh, I should show you this. So this right here, going down these stairs, entertainment place, heads down to everything we just looked at. So from this area or from that area, right down there was the casino and the art area. So everything's pretty connected and central to this area here. They do have Starbucks here, and Starbucks is an extra cost. So if you get the drink package for coffee, you might think that Starbucks is included. I don't think it is. You'll have to make sure to verify that. Okay, so we're right about here in the Royal Promenade. And I did point out the Schooner Bar and the Focus Gallery towards the back, but you can see there's staterooms all in the front. And there is a spa up here, spa and fitness center. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from here, right? And that's funny, it says you are here on a dot here, but right here, there's not a dot. But that's where we are. We're gonna go up one level and go to the spa. Here we go. All right, now we went up to 1 and we're on the forward. So let's check out
the Vitality Spa and Fitness Center. So the spa has an extra charge, of course, for massages, pedicures, manicures, haircuts. You could get all kinds of stuff. And even the cafe there has like protein drinks and stuff, pre and post workout stuff. But you can see it's a very, very nice in here. Hello. And the fitness center is, the spa's on one side, the fitness center is on the other side. So let's go check out the fitness center here. All right, coming into the fitness area. Now, obviously it's 1 in the afternoon on report day, so this does get really busy in the morning. And they have hours you can see when they're open, but definitely lots of treadmills, different machines, weights. They have a place where they do, there's a stretch area over there, and weights. They have free weights here somewhere, I'm sure of it. You can tell I haven't been here yet. But this is where they do some of the classes. And then over here, you see they have all kinds, anything you probably need. And here's the free weights right over here. And the thing about this that's interesting, a lot of people don't realize, is this is included. It's included in your cruise fare, so it's not an extra charge to go to the gym. So check it out. You could be running on a treadmill with a nice view of the ocean early in the morning. Watch the sunrise while you're running on a treadmill, or you can go up top and watch the sunrise or the sunset. And so let's go. We're gonna go out. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the spa area on the other side. But there is also cycling class, just in case. Now, I'm not sure if the cycling class here is extra charge, but they do have it available. So it's that curtain's just closed, so there's a couple more rows. Now, one thing that's very interesting about the spa is they have what's called a thermal room. And one thing about the thermal room that's very interesting is you can pay for, I think it's like maybe 100 and something, and it includes every single day. And so when the tour of the spa, there's a tour that you could get of the spa. Like I can't videotape a tour, but back in that room, back that way, is just the massage rooms, but there's a thermal area it has hot beds and steam rooms and stuff. So it's like an extra experience to your gym. So you could go to the gym for no extra cost, but you can also get the thermal area and kind of upgrade your gym experience for a little over $100 for your entire voyage. So very good. So this is the Vitality Spa and Fitness Center area. So, all right. Now we are on deck 6 towards the forward, and we're gonna head, so there's the promenade. We're gonna head back towards the aft for the boardwalk and the schooner bar and that focused picture area that we talked about. So let's go over there and I'll show you that. Okay, I was way over there standing in the same place, but on the opposite side. Okay, so now I came on this side. There's a schooner bar. You can see they're doing a tournament, or not a tournament, a trivia. It's a lot of trivia here, fun, entertaining. Question number 2 is on they're on right now. And then you can see there's also a place for shore excursions, focus photo gallery. And so you could look at your photos that you have. You swipe your card and you'll be able to look at any of your photos that you've taken. So anytime people ask for a photo, just take it. It doesn't matter, like, because you can actually come here and look. So one thing I like to do is just do silly videos or silly pictures and come here and look at them just for entertainment. We don't sometimes buy them, but we do get a free one. So over here, we do get a free one because we're diamond. I think if you're diamond or diamond plus, you get free. And so you can see you can buy GoPro stuff over here. And so you can do professional photo shoot too, not just the ones like you do when you are, walking off the port or whatever. You can actually have professional photos done here. And they have packages that you can purchase. So, all right, let's go to the to the boardwalk. You're gonna love this. Now this is exclusive to the Oasis class ships, but the boardwalk is like, it reminds me of like a Santa Cruz Beach boardwalk area. But look at on the boardwalk, there is so many things to look at. Let's go. All right, it is outdoor, open air, and they have what they call the dog house, which is hot dogs. I can say burgers and fries. No, it's just hot dogs and brats. That's all it is. They have some donuts over here. The donuts, so the hot dogs are included. The donuts, it's very loud over here. This is extra. This costs extra. This arcade costs extra as well. This is complimentary, so that's complimentary. And there's a candy shop that's extra. Man, they're doing some work over here. There is a pier, Star Pier, that's like a shop that has extra souvenirs. Johnny Rockets is here. So Johnny Rockets is included for breakfast on sea days. A lot of people don't realize that, but and that's like a cruise hack there. Breakfast, try breakfast here. But any other time, it's an extra cost. And Sabor is a tequila Mexican themed, and this is the kind of like where you turn it on to green and they keep bringing the food, and then you turn it to red and they stop bringing the food. And this is extra cost. But the Allure is the only one that has this restaurant, I believe. I could be wrong, but you'll have to check that. Fact check that, okay? And here's something for the kids that's really cool. They get to climb up and go inside this little thing. It's like a playhouse thing for the kids, and no extra cost for that. And then back here is the Aqua Theater. Now the Aqua Theaters, you're gonna find these only on the Oasis class ships. And the Oasis class ships are amazing for this purpose. Like, this is why you go on an Oasis class ship, for the Aqua Theater, man. It is amazing. They also have rock climbing, which is included. No extra charge for the rock climbing. And there's another rock climbing on this side. And if you ever get like one of these rooms right here, you'll be able to watch the aqua shows. But keep in mind, it will be pretty loud at certain times of the whenever the shows are going on. So, but man, what a great view you can have from your stateroom with a large balcony on the aft. That's where you'd want to be if you want to see on a Oasis class ship. All right, heading back, check out these balconies. Now these balconies are balcony rooms, but you're not ocean view balcony. These are actually boardwalk balcony. So they could be called neighborhood. I think they're called neighborhood balconies, and they look over this area here. But I suppose if you had one towards here, you would be able to watch the Aqua Theater show from your balcony on this side too. Oh, interesting. All right, let's go to we're gonna go up, and I'm gonna show you the next thing we're gonna look at here. Okay, you can see that we're at 6 and 7 is just staterooms. So we're actually gonna go to 8. Here we go. Well, I figured I'll show you this at least. So obviously there's only staterooms on this level, but whenever you're going towards the door, you can see that this is access to all of these. So going this way, you can see staterooms. And you can, here's a little tip. Look, they can find their stateroom because they decorated their door. So think about that. You could decorate your door. These are magnets, so any kind of magnet you have. And so this shows where you are, and you can see going towards the forward, that's all those rooms as well. So, but you can see it just goes for a long time. All right, level 8. So you can see on this side is Dazzles. It sounds like they're practicing, but this is like a jazz bar. I think not really necessarily only jazz, but it's a place to hang out, and great view. But this is a place, they have seating up there on the top, And so there's dancing. Like, this is a great place to hang out at night. They also have shows as well. So now, Amber's favorite part of the ship is the Central Park area. That's what they call this, the Central Park area. Now, these are all live plants. There's over 200 different live plants and trees in the Central Park area. And this is what would be called on the balconies. It would be called the Central Park View balconies. So Central Park here, and if you listen really closely, which I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but you can hear birds chirping. And the thing is, that's through speakers. There's really no birds here, but it really has that feel of like, I'm outside, I'm on land, even though I'm not. There's a restaurant, the 150 Park Central. This is extra cost, by the way. And this is that bar that I was telling you about. Now, I know if you didn't remember, rising tide. So when we were down, we were looking up. I don't know, let me see if can you see the water? And so this is the bar. So you would enter onto the bar at this level, and it would take 1 hour as it goes down, just really slow, and then you get off on the next level. Then people get on that level, and then it comes up 1 hour to this level. So pretty cool place to hang out. But know this, and I know this is kind of maybe TMI, too much information, but let me tell you, 1 hour. There's no restroom on this thing, and they're not gonna speed it up for you. So just keep that in mind. It's like you get on that thing, you're drinking, and by the time it gets down to the next level, you're like, get me off of here, I need to use the restroom. No restroom on the Rising Tide, that's for sure. All right, on the other side of Rising Tide is Chops Grill. Highly recommended, and it is extra. It's extra cost, but Chops Grill is a staple. You'll want to be going to Chops Grill. If they have a Wonderland, which they don't have a Wonderland on the Allure, but if they have a Wonderland restaurant, you're definitely going to want to go to Wonderland. I would say Wonderland would be my top pick, and Chops Grill would be number 2 for specialty restaurants. The Zoomies is really good too. That would probably be number 3. But you can't walk far without finding a bar, of course, if it's open. But look, this park seating areas, very nice. They have music that plays in the park right over here, and I'll show you. But very nice place. They also do pictures over here as well. Now this looks down to the promenade area, okay? And here's the park cafe. Now the park cafe is included. It's actually included. But it is kind of like grab and go kind of stuff. So it's not like, you know, a full-on buffet, but let me show you. Hello. So like I said, grab and go. You can see grab and go stuff. And you can make a sandwich. And there's places to sit. There's also places to sit out here. So you can sit out here. So, but this, sometimes this is where they'll have the music. So they'll have like a band or violin, strings, different stuff. And that's one thing that's different about Royal Caribbean than other cruise lines that I've heard, that Royal Caribbean still has 9-piece orchestras that they have on board, and a lot of places have done away with a lot of the larger piece orchestras. They have entertainment and they have music, but usually it's not a full band or a full orchestra. So here's Giovanni's. This is Italian and it is extra. So I think the difference there, they have Giovanni's and they have Jamie's Italian. So you won't see Giovanni's and Jamie's Italian on the same ship, because that is the Italian restaurant on the Allure. Okay, here's Vintages. This is a wine bar, but I think you can get cigars in there as well. Not just wine, but you can get cigars as well. So you can see I just walked this whole area in the midship, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of balconies. Can you hear those birds? All right, that is the Central Park. Let's look and see what's next.
All right, so that's where we were. You can see Dazzles, that extra level of Dazzles is there. Then we have staterooms, staterooms, staterooms. It looks like there's a library and a diamond club on 11. Let's go there.
Now, sometimes if you really want to take a shortcut, you can actually go through the stateroom area and walk really fast instead of walking through the crowded areas like the promenade. But I want to show you this. This right here is a little, you know, kind of like note board. They just put this on and decorated their room. And so, you know, you can like have notes for people if you don't have the internet package. Although there is on the app, there is a free internet usage of the app where you could text back and forth as long as you're on the ship's Wi-Fi. And so it's free to get on the ship's Wi-Fi and text back and forth with the app. A lot of people don't know that. Look at this. Okay, when we first started to go to 11, we were over here. And that's why we walked through all those staterooms to get to the Diamond Club and library. Let's look at the library first. So you can see here's the Diamond Club and library right next door. So let's check out the library, see what this is about. So here's the library, lots of books. These look locked, but they're actually not locked. So you can definitely find a book. If you didn't want to bring a book, you can definitely find a book to read for your voyage if you love book reading. But the library is very awesome. All right, the Diamond Club, or what's called the Diamond Lounge. Now you have to be a diamond or above to get in here. I don't know if it's open right now, but you pretty much use your card and the door opens. And so as you come in here, this is a nice place just for Diamond members. So like I said, Diamond Lounge. There's usually somebody at the desk here that can take care of anything that you need. If you have the internet package, you could print out stuff here. And when I say take care of anything you need, it's like you could talk to your room attendant or you can talk to the Diamond Lounge host. Now, over here, now this says out of service. This is bad news because this is probably one of the best perks about being Diamond is the specialty coffee and cappuccinos, frappuccinos, different things that you can make. Maybe not frappuccino, but you can make lattes and different stuff here. So you don't need to get that coffee package. But there is ice water, tea, and a little snack bar, like little things, kind of like the park cafe. But yeah, and then the view is amazing. The temperature controlled, and you'll see before dinner and at different times, this place will be packed with a lot of people just having a good time, meeting each other, meet and greet. But there's the view, and it's definitely a great venue. If you get up to Diamond, I would definitely recommend coming into the Diamond Lounge. All right, we came up to 14. So you have the Adventure Ocean. This is the kids zone, but we are here next to the card room. So let's check that out. Let's check out the card room, and then we'll go up. We'll go up to 15, walk through 15, then we'll go back down to see Ocean, Adventure Ocean. But let's check out the card room. Here we go. So much like the library, it's a nice place to come and hang out, play cards and games. So when you think about it, the library is a place for, and if you have the internet package, you could do stuff here. But oh, it looks like you could print out stuff, so maybe. But you could definitely, if you have the internet package, have a computer here in the card room. But imagine the library is a quiet place. This place, you could probably play games and have a good time. So, card room. All right, we're at 15 now. Don't let me forget about the Adventure Ocean because we just came up one level. We're gonna look at the aft area, and so that is the sports court and the sports area. So let's check this zone out. This is definitely where the teens and the kids are going to love. In fact, before you even get there, look, there is an arcade. Oh, wow. And this is all extra, by the way. And I think you buy, let me see what you buy here. So yeah, it looks like you could buy some credits and then play some games. So, but not too huge, but definitely enough to have a good time with some air hockey, skee ball, Looks like Pac-Man over there. Space hockey. I never seen that before in my life. Ooh, Guitar Hero. Do it. All right, what we're gonna do is we walk back here is we're actually gonna just loop around and then I'll show you all that's back here. Now here's a El Loco Fresh, which is a Mexican nachos, kind of make tacos. It looks like there's some nacho cheese and different things that you can just build your own tacos and stuff. So, and that's all included. There's some drinks, salsas. There's an ice cream machine right over there. Place to sit. So very nice. And here's the basketball court area. So you'll see that the basketball court, they use the basketball court for pickleball, soccer, like different times. It's for different things. But notice they have the net all over it, you know, so you can't lose the ball or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And then let me show you this over here. At least look down to, this is gonna look down to the boardwalk area. So the boardwalk area is right down there. But look at, there's the zip line. Oh my goodness. The zip line does zip line over the boardwalk area. So that is pretty cool. Let's head over here, because right over here we're gonna have flow riders. We're gonna have a flow rider on this side and a flow rider on that side. Now there is a bar back here, but also you just sign a waiver and sign up. They give you a white wristband, and if it's your first time with a white wristband, they teach you how to do this. And the best time to do this is right now on a port day. If it's open, this line is probably the shortest you'll ever see the line. I'll just tell you that right now. So you learn how to do it, and then they show you where you could do different tricks and stuff. And then there's places to sit and watch. And this is, we're in Roatan, Honduras today. But a port day is definitely a good time to do and to learn. And like, look, there ain't nobody over here trying. This is definitely more, it's definitely harder. It's more difficult, I'll tell you that right now. I've tried to do this. So once you have to start with the boogie board, and then once you prove you can do certain things with the boogie board, then you can get over here on this one. Once you get on this one, then they teach you, and then they give you another wristband that's not white. It's like a blue wristband once you pass this. I've never gotten a blue wristband. I could do everything on the boogie board, but I just cannot balance and do this. I thought it was like skateboarding. No, it's not. But anyway, someday I'll get there. And then here's where you sign up for the zip line. There is a certain height weight for surfing and boogie board, but then for the zip line, I'm sure there's a height weight as well. All right, let's talk about the mini golf. This is, whoa, nice hit, wow. This is mini golf, and it is included. And there isn't no sign-ups or lines or anything. I mean, you do want to be courteous, but pretty much grab a ball and a puck and start. And you can see they're not even really, a lot of times, you don't have to go in order. Like say somebody's on this one, you can skip it and go to this one and then just be in front of them and then catch up. Table tennis here. There is table tennis available. Now we're coming out of the sports area and we're coming to the pool area. Now there are two sections, one section here, one section over there. But instead of walking around on this level, I'm actually gonna go up one level, because then when I'm up on this level, I can show you all of this a little bit better instead of actually walking around in this area. So let's go up one level and then I'll show you all this area here in midship. But let's see where we are, because we're close to the Windjammer here. We just did all the sports court area, the arcade, the living room. I didn't show that. Oh, I gotta show you the, where is it? The Ocean Adventure up there. We'll get there. But the living room, that's like a teen area for ages 13 to 17, I believe. We're right here, and so we're gonna go up one level. So we're gonna be in the Windjammer. I might as well just show you that. Let's go look at the Windjammer really quick. I'm gonna go up these stairs here. All right, before you come into the Windjammer, they're always gonna have you wash your hands. So salads, make yourself a salad, or pick up a salad that's pre-done. They also have a place for sandwiches. Pasta's over here. This is the favorites. And then hot dogs and hamburgers here over on the grill area. And there are some international cuisine here. What is this? This looks good. Oh, Irish lamb stew. And then let's see what we have. We have some fruit as well. So that's always good. And here's some Indian. That's good. So this switches up a lot, but they do have places where you can definitely make a salad over here as well. So if you ever like find yourself waiting in line for something, and there's drinks. If you ever find yourself waiting in line, then you could probably just find a salad somewhere else if you're looking for salad. But let's be honest, there really isn't a line for salad. There's a line for desserts? No, but here's all the desserts. And you can see there's places to sit everywhere. Just pretty much find a table, find a place to sit. All right, so we just left the Windjammer area. And so here I went up to this level so we could see it from this view. This right here is a pool. And then we're just gonna walk around. Now all this is first come, first serve. They don't like you to reserve seats, but of course this is a port day, so there's not a lot of people. But these are pretty cool. But this area, definitely sun. If you wanna get sun, be up here. But if you wanna be next to the water, there are places in the shade, as you can see, depending on the time of day and direction. But then there are also places in the sun. Hot tub right over there. And you can see you don't have to walk far to find a bar, so there's always a bar available. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right across. I'll show you the kids zone over there from up above. And there's also so there's this one over here too. So this one is just like the last one, okay, that we just saw. But you know, it has these different levels. And then seats over here, but still not a lot of shade on this one. The reason why that other one had shade was because it was like over the sun is on that side, but see how there is like something that's over, and those are so the Diamond Lounge is right there. Up here, that's a I don't think we went in there, but that's like a Sky Lounge, and that's where you have to have special suites. So that's where suites are up there. So I'm not going up there. But you can see that's why there's shade over there. See there's a let's go, let me go show you that. But first look down here, you can see the Central Park area. There's a hot tub there. Now this pool, I'm not sure about all the others, but this pool it's kind of like these ones you step in. This one is like a gradual one where, you know, you just walk in, and it's saltwater. I know that one's saltwater. Not sure about the other ones. I don't know if they have chlorine, but I know that one's saltwater. There's a hot tub there. There's another hot tub on the other side. There's two hot tubs over there. And this one, same thing. You could get some shade depending on the time of day, but see the umbrellas over here on this side too? Notice no umbrellas over there. So when you're picking, think about that kind of stuff when you're picking your spot. And then let me show you this other area over here. So this is, look at this view of the ocean. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. This is a great place. I like to hang out at night up here. Look, here's another bar on the other side. But I don't like to be in the sun, but if you do, this is definitely a good place to be. But I love the view. Oh my gosh, watching the sunset or the sunrise from up here is the best. And here's the kid area. So you can see there is a hot tub, and there is like a water zone, play zone. That's a pool that kind of like, I forget what it's called, kind of like a lazy river almost. It just goes around and around. And then there is a pool there. It looks like it's pretty deep. I want to say 3 feet maybe. It looks like. But yeah, so this is the kid area, and let's go up to the front. I want to show you the solarium. So I'm still on that top level, just towards the forward, And so some solariums are completely enclosed and climate controlled. This solarium, you can see it's to the open air, and it's down there. So I'm gonna go down there in a second, but and then don't forget about Ocean Adventure Ocean. But here's a place where you can hang out. There's a bar there. There are some stairs. Yeah, I'm gonna just use these stairs, and then we'll just come down into that level. But this is an adult-only area, the solarium. So the thing about the solarium is you won't see any kids in here. So it's not like the kids have to be with their parents. Like, this is not a kid area. So kids could walk through, but they kind of have to keep moving, so they're not going to be hanging out. But you can see there's a hot tub and there's a pool. So a pool here, and there is a little cafe here, the Solarium Bistro, I think it's called. And so that is, if you like the Windjammer and it's really crowded in the Windjammer, this has the same stuff as the Windjammer. And so I would recommend coming here if you don't have kids with you. So you can see the coming out, and sitting out here towards the front, the forward. Man, what a view, whenever you're at sea. And but again, some solariums, they're enclosed, okay? Like, this is enclosed, but it's also the open air. So what that means is it's still hot in here. And that's why they have a cool pool. Now, there are some that have a solarium where it's all enclosed, and it is enclosed like with temperature control. So there's no outside air. So it's actually a perfect temperature, okay? And there are some, I think it's the Odyssey. It has a cold pool, it has some hot tubs, and it's enclosed. I think the Quantum class is like that. So this is the Oasis class. The Quantum class, they have an enclosed solarium, I'm pretty sure. Because they go to like Alaska and different places like that. And so when you go to Alaska, it's gonna be freezing cold, right? But that's why they have them enclosed. All right, yeah, it looks like ages 16 and up go into the solarium. Right out the solarium, there's a huge hot tub that overlooks, kind of hangs over the side, and look at it's kind of like an infinity. But let's go down, because I told you I would show you the Adventure Ocean area. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to get in, but I'll tell you a little bit about the Ocean Adventure area. It's for kids. It's a free daycare, and there is extra cost after a certain amount of time. So they're going to have activities in here, and of course they're not open all the time, but when they are open, you pretty much come, register your child for this Ocean Adventure, and they're gonna be able to come in here, and they're gonna be able to have a blast and play. I think they separate them by age, and unless maybe they're siblings, I'm not sure. So it's not open right now, but the Ocean Adventure Theater actually shows some shows for families. So let's see. So you can see there's a little theater in here. It looks like they're getting ready to start a show. And you can teach the kids what part of the world you're on right there. And, but yeah, normally they have like a check-in zone, so you can't pass. But being that I can pass, I just passed. Probably because they're not open. So I'm kind of just, here's kind of where, yeah, okay. So there's an Adventure Science Lab, ages 9 to 11. So this is where you'd have to check in. So see, you can't get in there without checking in the child, and so no adults could get in there. And then same thing here, see how this is closed? So it's closed, you can't get in there, but that's from 6 to 8 explorers, they call them, Voyager and Explorers. And so you'll see you won't be able to get in unless you have your child with you, obviously. But you can see 3 to 5 aquanauts. And so I guess it is open, but you can see I can't get past. So they're very safe. There is, you can see the different operating hours. So that's cool to see. And Imagination Studio. So it looks like they do different things in there as well. All right, I I did what I said. I told you I'd show you the Adventure Ocean area. So this is awesome for kids. Not only does the Oasis class ship have Adventure Ocean, but many of the Royal Caribbean ships have Adventure Ocean. So the kids will love it. But I think this is for more like the younger kids instead of teenagers, just so you know. So that was Adventure Ocean. We did see all of this area. We did see this, the Solarium Bar, and that's the only place we didn't see because that is for the suites, and that is on 17 towards the aft, which I pointed that out to you. So is there anywhere else to go? Well, hey, thanks for watching. I'm gonna hit the pool because it is kind of hot today. And if you want to see more, watch this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on how to cruising in craps. It's all about that, but go ahead and watch this video and subscribe. I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon, or at least on a cruise. See ya.